Ginger Quinlan with your inspirational card reading of the week. Let's get to it. Let's see what the cards hold for you this week as we go into an amazing week of energies. Yes, they are crazy intense. And I'm doing this a little bit later than usual because I really want to include the new moon energy that's coming in on the 3rd of June. And I wanted to include it so you have some fair warning as we go into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because the energies are all Gemini kind of vibes right now. They're pretty intense, meaning that it can feel a lot like Mercury retrograde. It can feel like you have to do things 2 and 3 times to get it accomplished. And it can slow you down. It can frustrate you. It can feel agitated. It can feel like you just can't get your thoughts straight, or you may be having way too many thoughts and you can't sleep. This is all this pretty intense Gemini energy, and it's coming even stronger as we head into June 3rd. I can't believe we're in June already. So as we go into this reading, really pay attention to those feelings that you've been having as we lead into this new moon. And the inspirational card reading, whatever the cards have to share with us, whatever Spirit is talking to us about, I'm sure will coincide with all the things I just shared with you. So take a deep breath and let's get into this Gemini moon energy. So this is the end of feeling like you're a yo-yo. Okay? Yay! This Gemini energy will make you feel like you're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with decisions. Like last week, a decision you made might have looked really, really good to you and felt absolutely right. This week, you may go, no, not so much. Next week, you'll nail it. You'll figure out where it needs to go and how it needs to be. So if you have something major that you need to decide about, or something that you're going to sign a contract about, wait till next week to go do that, so you know that your energy is right on target and it's the way you want it to go, because this week and last week so far has been back and forth, can't quite get it, can't quite see it, you think you have it, then you don't have it, then you have it and you don't have it, and it's been that kind of theme. It's been like Mercury retrograde. This is running around in circles, trying to get where you want to be. And look, there is white light behind this flower at the end of this maze. 6 of Swords is getting through all the conflict, running around, trying to take care of it, making sure it's okay, running through the maze. Looks like a maze. And then coming out shining, bright and new. That's where we're all headed in this June 3rd new moon. I love it when the cards coordinate with the planetary energies. So we are getting to where we need to be, cleaning out what's not working, making sure we're releasing all the things that don't work, releasing the things that don't feel quite right, and kind of reinventing it and making it work for us. So something you may have thought last month was absolutely fabulous may not feel so fabulous right now, and you're going to totally reinvent how that comes across for you. This is heading off on a new path. This new moon, all about new paths. This whole last 2 weeks has been about new paths, really. It's been about cleaning out what's not working. As I said before, it's a lot like Mercury retrograde with all this Gemini energy really beaming down on us and making us go, ooh, I think that won't work. Ooh, I think this will work. And really nailing down what feels right and what looks right in our head. So this is seeing the new path, absolutely seeing it, attacking it, going for it, moving to a higher vibration. We're all doing that. We're also cleaning out the old ways of doing things. So if you find that your patterns are changing, they are, you're saying, oh, that's the way I used to deal with it. That doesn't work for me anymore. In fact, that takes my power away. The 4 of Discs is all about financial power. It's security. It's being grounded. 4s are ending numbers. So this is like the things that didn't make you feel grounded and secured and powerful are kind of coming up and going, no. Do you like that feeling, or do you want to do it different this time? And everybody is going, I want it different. That's why in the news you're seeing so many people who have been very prominent in the news kind of flipping and changing how they're reacting to things, stepping out of things, saying, oh yeah, we spent a lot of time on this, now I'm going to step out of it and do it differently because I don't want to present it this way. That is the kind of energy we're all feeling. It's very, very, very intense. And as we go into the weekend, it's going to be even more intense. So take some time to nurture you. We also have Venus, the planet Venus, doing some really magical things right now. Our beautiful love goddess planet is actually beaming all these love vibes at us, but our head may not get out of the way to allow that love, love, love energy to come in. So when Venus is in this place, the things that we love to do, the feelings we have about love and about partners, about ourselves, may be really, really critical. So turn off your critical mind if you can, that judgment. Open your heart, maybe breathe in some beautiful unconditional love, pink light in through your nose, down into your heart, and open up your heart center so you can feel the love and not just have your mind run everything right now, because that's Gemini energy, thinking, thinking, thinking. And Venus wants to come in and say, Gemini, can you think about some love? Can you think about nurturing yourself? So those two energies are kind of fighting with each other, and you may find yourself being very critical of the people you love, of yourself, of people who are friends. You may be finding all these flaws with them. Let that go and bring in the love light so you can move yourself forward. This is breaking away from all the chains that bind you. Yay! This is what's going to happen with this new moon. Breaking away, becoming brand new, having the world land at your feet. This is offers coming in. This is new opportunities, new people, new patterns in doing your work. It may be you going, I don't want to do this anymore in my job. I'm going to change it, but I'm going to have a plan, because you know Gemini is ruling your mind and your action, because it's in Mars right now, and Mars is the action planet. So you're looking at how you can make all your actions happen and do it well and break away. See all the chains in this picture? She is breaking away from those chains. You're breaking away from them too. We all are. And there's still some really kind of diving down into the ugliness of whatever patterns we have from the past, whatever issues, whatever old ways of doing things that are going on, still coming up, and release those things that make you feel like it's a toxic or addictive situation for you. It's part of coming into the brand new you. This is all moving you forward for this new moon. It's pretty darn powerful stuff. Although we have some energies in there trying to get you off track, make you feel not so comfortable with it, and make you really, really analyze it. So go ahead and analyze, because at the end of it all, towards Wednesday, Thursday of next week, you're going to feel like this, like, yay, you conquered all these things. You got to the path you wanted to be on. You're filling up your emotional cups. I really almost want to yell this. I think I am yelling a little bit, because I got really excited when I pulled this card out. It's like, whoa, yes, 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 you're going to go there. And it's going to make you so, so happy. So get through this weekend, this intense, intense, scattered weekend, because it is like Mercury retrograde. It may bring some surprises. You may have some upheavals happening, but it's okay. It needs to happen to get you where you need to be. So just breathe through it, go through it. Might feel like you have to do some work over and over again just to get it the way you want it, but you're going to conquer it and get to the place where you need to be. And then peace. Peace in your heart, peace in your soul, peace in your mental, physical, spiritual, emotional self, and having the universe support you. It's really conspiring to support you already and move you into amazing energy. So if you haven't watched my videos before, I like to end with a meaningful messages reading, and these cards are related to mediumship because I'm a medium, and I love bringing in spirits from the other side and sharing what they have to say with us. So when I shuffle these cards, these are the cards, they're really pretty, and you can get them through Windbridge.org's links. They have it on their site. They are a nonprofit organization. They research afterlife science, and I am affiliated with them. And I love to bring in the messages from these little cards because so many people, especially now, are losing pets. They're losing loved ones because we have Pluto and Neptune kind of beating each other up and working together to create change in the world. So a lot of our loved ones are transitioning right now. And I think these are highly appropriate for this time and the things we're going through. So I pulled two cards today. Pulled two. And the first one says, emotions, memories, dreams, thoughts, and sensations may all be messages from your loved one. This is by Eliza Ray. She is a Windbridge research medium who is certified through Windbridge like I am. And yes, I have people ask me all the time if I'm having a memory of a loved one and it just kind of pops in, or I start thinking about a song that was played at a loved one's funeral, or I start really missing and feeling my little dog who just passed away. All these things can be your loved one actually reaching out to you and saying, here, feel my energy. Remember my energy. I'm not so far away from you at all. I am right here, right beside you, checking in with you today. So when those things come up, trust it. Trust it. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to say, yes, I'm still here. And it's interesting because the second card I pulled says, as I go about my day to day, I will be open to noticing a significant or meaningful coincidence or a synchronicity as it may be a message from my loved one. Yes, indeed. They give us synchronistic messages all the time. I want to share a story about a good friend of mine whose name is James, and his son who passed away at a very, very young age. It was tragic, and I've read for this man numerous times as he went through his grief. And he started telling me about something that happened to him constantly. He had to travel a lot. He travels everywhere. And in his travels, he would be thinking about his son, who he missed dearly, missing him, feeling heartache as we do when we love somebody. And as he's driving along, he would see a message on a license plate. It would be a specialized license plate. And the first time this happened to him, it actually had his son's name on the back of it. And he burst into tears in his car, and he smiled because he knew that his son was saying, I'm still here. Then when he would be traveling again, he shared another time when he was traveling and he was feeling very lost, and he was thinking about his son and just so missing him. It was his birthday. And he's driving along and he sees a giant billboard on the highway that has his son's name as the road to turn on. This is in a state he'd never been in. He was heading off to do a video project, and here he is. He has to turn off on this road that has his son's name on it. And he called me from the road saying, Ginger, I think he just talked to me. Do you think he talked to me? Yes, he talked to you. He knew you were talking to him. He's talking to you. They give us so many signs, and they do it in such subtle ways, sometimes in your face ways, but magical, inspirational, sensational, heartwarming ways. The number of people that have told me all the ways that their loved ones reach out to them with signs and symbols, or even like the cashier at the grocery store saying something that resonates so deeply to the heart and soul of the person who's grieving that they walk away going, that person just saved my life today because I was in so much grief, I didn't want to stay here. And it's these things that come through other people, through the things that we look at every day, through the messages that are given to us through music and sound and sight and sense, and all the ways that the other side energetically reaches out and says, I am still here. I am still here. So watch for those synchronicities. Watch for those times when you're thinking of the people, the animals that you love, and how they come through and warm your heart. And I will leave you with that today, and I wish you an amazing weekend full of Gemini. Get it done, think about it, and then think about it again, energy, and then conquer it next week. You can do this. Hang in there, breathe through that agitated, jittery stuff that's coming up for all of us, and smile as you release those old past issues and patterns that take you in to a brand new